Sometimes people will tell you no because they care about you and they want you to be successful, not because they don't believe in you.
Our guest today on CallumConnects Micro-Podcast is Mattice. Catherine is the founder and CEO of Civility Partners and has served almost every industry from Fortune 500s to small businesses.
A hurdle I have faced as an entrepreneur is right at the beginning of being an entrepreneur. I started my business right out of graduate school, having this real big interest in the topic of workplace bullying. I knew it was a problem, having focused on that topic in graduate school. So I came out and announced to the world that I was going to create a consulting business focused on solving that very specific problem of workplace bullying. And every single person I knew, my friends, my family, my parents, literally every single person would say essentially, I don't think that you can have a business around that. That's not a thing. And really where they were coming from is they'd never heard of this before. We were talking about harassment at that time, but workplace bullying was not something that was discussed in mainstream at that time. And so people would suggest that maybe I be a leadership coach instead, or teach communication training courses in the corporate world. And I told all of them, no way, I'm focused on workplace bullying. So the way I overcame this was just to really stick to my guns. And, I knew it was a problem and I knew it needed to be solved and I knew there was a market for it. So that's how I handled it. I just stuck to my guns. What did I learn? I learned that sometimes people will tell you no because they care about you and they want you to be successful, not because they don't believe in you. And, you have to take opinions with a grain of salt. And all along the way as an entrepreneur, when I've received advice from mentors or just people I know, you always have to just kind of say to yourself, does that resonate with what I think and believe about myself? And if it does, great, follow that advice. If it doesn't, move on. Everybody's got an opinion. It may not always be the right one for you. So that's one key learning. And the other is I just learned that I'm a strong person and I can make things happen even if nobody else believed that I could. And I'm a better person for it. And all of those people now, all these years later, they often tell me, thank goodness you didn't listen to my advice. I'm glad that you've done what you've done and I've accomplished quite a lot.
If you enjoyed this podcast and would like to find more inspiring information about entrepreneurs around the world doing incredible things, make your way to enterprisezone.cc.